I think having a why in network marketing is probably even bigger than your everyday JOBs. I mean, when I went to work at IBM, I had a why. I knew why I was going there. I really wanted to live a better life and have money, because we lived pretty much broke with my husband in construction. So in figuring out your why, you really got to dig deep into your core. You've got to go inside and find out what's going to drive you through all those things that happen to you on your way to the top. I did a training with the first network marketing business I ever got in, and I was talking with Marilyn and John this morning about the fact that I didn't like network marketing. I really didn't want to do network marketing. It made me uncomfortable to tell people that I was in the business of that, and I had to educate myself on what it was all about. And the first company I ever joined had a 2-day training that they sent us off to. And one of the trainings that they brought to us was intention. What percentage mechanism plus what percentage intention equals results? And there was about maybe 150 of us at this meeting, and when they asked the question, the instructor actually wrote down, people yelled out, oh, I think it's 10% mechanism and 90% intention that'll get me to my result, or 90% mechanism, 10% gets me to my result. We had every combination of numbers. And when she got done with that, she asked us to go over on the other side of the room and to line up. So I kind of meandered to the back end of the line, and like I say, there was about 100, 150 people at this meeting. And she set these 2 chairs up. And she had us walk to Japan. And so she takes the first person in line, and she walks across, just meanders across, and she said, we're in Japan, we're here. Now what I'd like is for the rest of you to come on over to Japan and join us. So the next person starts to walk across, and she said, oh, no, wait one moment. There's one more rule. Nobody can use walking again. Each one of you has to come up with a new way to get to Japan. It's like, oh, shoot, I'm at the end of the line. I said, okay. And as I watched people go, people got really creative. There were cartwheels. One person laid down and rolled all the way to Japan. People pirouetted. They sang. They did everything under the sun. And when it got down to me, I'm going, how do I get to Japan? And I ended up taking off one sock, one shoe, yada, opposite. You know, I mean, we all managed to get to Japan, all 150 of us. And when we were done, we went back and we sat down, and she said, who would like to change their percentage of mechanism plus intention? And people yelled out numbers. People said, I think I did good, 50-50, I'm staying 50-50. And so she had a young man come to the front of the room. Ben, come on up. And Ben doesn't know this yet, but Ben has asked me to marry him. And I said yes. Oh, Ben, I love you. I love you. But Ben, I have just one little thing. Before we get married, I want to let Ben know my truth, okay? I intend to be 99. My intention is 99% faithful to you, Ben. Is that okay?
No.
So
you're going to cheat on me 3 to 4 days a year?
Maybe, maybe not. That's my intention, Ben. Well, 99% faithful. No, that's not good enough. It's 100% intention. It doesn't matter the mechanism, isn't it? The duck story. He's sitting in a park and he's watching these 2 ducks come in, and they land on the water. And they're just peacefully floating around the water. And these 2 ducks kind of come too close. And they have a little confrontation, these 2 ducks. And then they stop, they float off, and both of them stop in the water. And he's sitting there watching. They both kind of flap their wings, and those chickens flapping. They settle down. And then they float on in the pond. Now if I took a human mind and I put it in the duck, it would sound more like this. They have their little confrontation, and they both float off, and they carry that negative energy with them. And they say, I need somebody to tell this story kitchen, where's some more ducks? Oh, there they are. And they float on over there and they say, did you see that duck? Did you see what he did to me? Darn guy thinks he owns a whole pond. Who does he think he is? I can't even believe that he's in my space again. And they start telling those stories. And they tell those stories over and over again until that story becomes huge in your life. And you're going to run into the ducks on the pond in the network marketing business. You're going to run into those guys. Is this a pyramid? I hate pyramids. And if you take that story and you tell that story over and over and over again, it's going to stop you in your business. You don't want to tell that story again. You want to have a big enough why that story just dissolves. That you can just say, I don't care that he doesn't like network marketing. That's one person in 10 million. I can go find someone who loves network marketing. Tell the story of your last best walkthrough when you run into the duck who said, "Raz at network marketing." But go tell your best story. Somebody out there is waiting for you to show up and to have them find out that they can have this business.